And we begin in Gambia with the big news early this morning in the country. Now, Gambia's President Adama Barrow has been declared the winner of the presidential election, the very first vote for decades held without long-term leader Yahya Jammeh. Now, President Barrow received 53% of Saturday's vote to beat nearest rival Ousainou Darboe, who pulled 28% in a vote seen as a test for democracy in the country.
But Mr. Darboe and other opposition candidates have rejected the preliminary results of Saturday's historic vote, suggesting that the incumbent president, Adama Barrow, had won easily over the election that just happened. Now, Adama Barrow is a successful property developer who once worked as a security guard in London before he sprung a major surprise by defeating Yahya Jammeh during the last vote in 2017. Now, while addressing supporters during a victory speech in the capital of Banjul, Mr. Barrow called for unity between the country's political factions.
Residents and friends of the Gambia, I address you today with a great sense of joy and humility. Now that the Independent Electoral Commission, IEC, has declared me, Adama Barrow, candidate for the National People's Party, NPP, the winner of the 4th December 2021 presidential election. I urge all my supporters to celebrate the victory in a civil manner. I call on all Gambians, irrespective of our political divide, to push aside our political and other differences and come together as one people to work towards the development of our country. I thank you. Oh, my God bless you. Forever, backward never.
So that's re-elected President of Gambia, Adama Barrow, in his victory speech. Now, Gambia is one of these Africa's smallest countries, and with the 2.4 million nation, population is among the poorest in the world, with its economy dependent heavily on tourism. But it has been hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic. Well, Oluchi, 2.4 million population for Gambia, West African country. We saw scenes of this election on Saturday and celebrations as they happened the last night, early this morning. About over 900,000 voters, right?
Over, yes, almost 1 million voters out of the 2.4 population that they have in the Gambia. Now, of course, we know how this election played out, but for a lot of people who came out to vote in the Gambia, a lot of them were quite excited because they said the difference between this election and the last one that happened in 2016 was that there were no fears in this election that happened. People were able to come out and cast their votes. Now, there were about 52 constituencies that they had in Gambia with over 1,500 polling units. And out of this 52 constituencies, the NPP, which is the National People Party, had over 35, or the one in over 35 of this constituency. Now, let's also not forget the unique voting system they had in the country, which they've always had since 1947. Olisa, it was marbles that they used, and they were dropped into each candidate's ballot drum due to the high illiteracy rate in the country. All
right, so Adama Barrow also did his vote on Saturday, as we saw it reporting right here throughout the news of the weekend on News Central.